percussion on a whole nother level, coming from my mind.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, in this video, I want to share with you what anime to watch in spring 2023. Without wasting time, let's go. Oshinoko. This is a story about a talented and beautiful idol named Ai Hoshino. She's so famous and loved by her fans that they think she's a pure young maiden. But you know what they say? All that glitters is not gold. Now let's talk about Goro Amemiya. He's a countryside gynecologist who is also a big fan of Ai. When Ai shows up at his hospital pregnant, Goro promises to help her have a safe delivery. But things take a crazy turn when Goro has an encounter with a mysterious figure and dies. But wait, there's more. Goro wakes up and finds out he's been reborn as Ai's newborn baby boy, named Aquamarine Hoshino. Crazy twist of fate, huh? Now Goro has to learn how to be a baby all over again and navigate the wild world of showbiz, where success is not always guaranteed, but he's determined to protect Ai's smile that he loves so much, even if he has to do it as a baby. So buckle up folks, because this story is full of unexpected twists and turns. Who knows what kind of crazy adventures Goro and Ai will go on next. Mix Season 2. Second season of Mix. Heavenly Delusion. Well, imagine a bunch of kids being raised by robots in a fancy daycare center where everything is safe and boring. But outside, the world is a hot mess. It's like a horror movie with weird creatures running around. Maru and Kiruko are trying to find heaven in this crazy world, but they have been searching for so long that it seems like they are on a wild goose chase. Maybe heaven is just a myth, like unicorns or the Loch Ness Monster. Hell's Paradise. So there's this ninja named Gabimaru. He's from a village called Iwagakure, and he's known for being really tough and emotionless. But one day, his fellow ninjas set him up and he ends up on death row. Poor guy just wants to die because he's tired of all the killing and betrayal. But here's the catch. No method of execution works on him. That's right, he's basically unkillable. Why is he so hard to kill, you ask? Well, turns out Gabimaru has a secret reason to live. He wants to go back to his wife. See, he softened up after meeting her and now he's not such a good assassin anymore. So he refuses to die until he can see her again. That's where Asaemon the Decapitator comes in. She's a famous executioner who has a crazy idea. She wants Gabimaru to join an expedition to an island south of Japan in search of the elixir of life. And if he helps her, she will get him a full pardon from the shogunate. But here's the thing, this island is not just any old island. It's called Paradise and it's full of mysteries. And the exploring team? Yeah, they are all marked for death. So it's gonna be a wild and dangerous adventure. My love story with Yamada-kun at level 999. Okay, so imagine you have a friend named Akane Kinoshita who loves playing video games. One day, she finds out that her boyfriend cheated on her with another girl he met while playing a game. Now, Akane is really angry and decides to take out her frustration by fighting monsters in the game. That's when she meets a guy named Akito Yamada. He's not very talkative and wears a funny mask, but Akane still feels something for him. The thing is, even though Akito is really good at playing games, he's not so good at understanding love and relationships. But with the help of some new friends, Akane might be able to win his heart. So basically, it is a story about how playing games can be fun, but sometimes it is important to pay attention to the people around you and not just the game. And who knows, you might even find love in unexpected places like behind a funny mask. The Dangers in My Heart. A middle school boy named Kyotaro Ichikawa. He might look like a regular kid, but deep down, he has a wild desire to commit murder. And guess who he wants to kill the most? The most popular girl in the class, Anna Yamada. Now, Kyotaro loves spending time in the school library, where he reads books all by himself. But one day, he accidentally meets Anna there. And guess what? She sneaks into the library to munch on her favorite candies in secret. As they spend more time together, Kyotaro learns that Anna is actually pretty silly and clumsy, but he cannot help but support her from the sidelines. And Anna? Well, she likes to tease Kyotaro a lot because he gets flustered so easily. Despite their rocky start, the two of them start to become good friends and hang out in the library more often. And who knows, maybe Kyotaro's desire to murder Anna will turn into a crush instead. It is a heartwarming and funny story of two middle schoolers getting to know each other and maybe even falling in love. My home hero. Once upon a time, there was a dude named Tetsuo Tosu. He was just a regular guy working his 9-to-5 job and taking care of his family. One day, he found out that his daughter, Reika, was getting beat up by her boyfriend, Matori Nobuto. That's not cool, man. Tetsuo wanted to know more about this Matori guy, so he did some snooping around. Turns out, Matori was not only a jerk, but he was also part of a crime syndicate. He was trying to extort money from Reika's rich grandparents. That's like something straight out of a bad gangster movie. Tetsuo was freaking out, but he knew he had to protect his daughter, so he did something he never thought he would do. He killed Matori, and that escalated quickly. With the help of his wife, Kasen, they disposed of the body. But as you can imagine, the gang started to ask questions about Matori's disappearance. Tetsuo and Kasen had to work together to keep their daughter safe and make sure she did not get mixed up in this crazy mess. In the end, Tetsuo learned that he would do anything to protect his family, even if it meant breaking the law. But hey, let's not go around killing people, okay? Let's leave that to the action movies. My clueless first friend. There's this girl who is really sad and nobody wants to be her friend. She's like a sad little flower, just sitting in the corner. Then, along comes this new kid in class who is like a ball of sunshine, always happy and smiling. He's a bit silly, but he means well. Despite their differences, these two become friends and have all sorts of fun adventures together. They go swimming, pick flowers, and watch fireworks. It's like a big summer vacation. And somehow, the happy-go-lucky kid manages to make the sad little flower come out of her shell and start having fun too. It is like when you put a gloomy cloud and a bright sun together. They create a beautiful rainbow, and if you are lucky, that rainbow might just lead you to a new friend. Toso-chu, Great Mission. Alright, so picture this. In the future, Earth gets so hot and bothered that humanity decides to pack up and move to the moon. That's like taking a vacation to your neighbor's house because your AC broke. But anyways, this anime is gonna be all about surviving on the moon, which I'm guessing is not gonna be easy as making sandcastles at the beach. And get this, they are gonna mix it up with a bunch of different time periods and locations like Shibuya, the modern day Tokyo, the Edo period era, think samurais and ninjas, and even London. That's like throwing a pizza party with toppings from all around the world. It's gonna be a wild ride of drama and action all in one place. Eden Zero second season. Basically, second season of Eden Zero. The Aristocrats are the worldly adventure, serving gods who go too far. There's this teenager named Shinya Kazuya, and one day he heroically saves some girls from a bad guy, but unfortunately he ends up dying in the process. But wait, there's more. Shinya wakes up in a completely different world of swords and magic. He's super pumped because he loves that stuff, but there's a catch. He's now Kane von Silford, the third son of some fancy aristocrat dude. But the even crazy part is that when Kane was 5 years old, the gods decided to give him some serious superpowers, like we are talking crazy strong boosts and states that are way above everyone else's. So now Kane has to hide his real abilities or else people will figure out he's way too powerful. So Kane goes on this crazy adventure in this new world where he's trapped in a beautiful kingdom that he did not even create. But who knows, maybe one day he will end up ruling the whole place. It is like a classic isekai story, you know, where someone gets transported to a magical world and has to navigate all kinds of crazy stuff. But this time, it's a teen-turned child who's got some serious hidden powers. Sounds like it's gonna be a one wild ride. Kuma 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 Bear Punch. Second season of Kuma 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 Bear. In another world with my smartphone too. Second season of Isekai wa Smartphone to Tomoni. Bosanimal, a short anime series based on Sanrio's Bosanimal character line. A least gear ages expansion. Once upon a time, humans lived on Earth, but some mean robots called the Vice showed up and kicked them out. So the humans had to live on spaceships made out of bits of the moon, not the cheese part, unfortunately. But wait, there's hope. Actresses, who are young ladies with special powers, can use Elise gears, which are basically super cool robot suits, to fight against the Vice and save the day. So it's like a sci-fi movie where the heroines are the only ones who can defeat the bad robots. Think of it like Iron Man but with girls and a moon spaceship. Hope that helps, and don't forget to cheer on the actresses. Skip and Loafer. We have a smarty pants named Iwakura Mitsumi who wants to conquer the world. She's so eager to make a difference that she's leaving her cozy little town behind and heading to the big bad city of Tokyo. But little did she know, city life can be a bit overwhelming, especially for a small town girl like her. Lucky for her, she meets a handsome dude named Shima Sosuke who is as cool as a cucumber and takes things easy peasy. Together, they embark on a journey to survive high school in Tokyo with Mitsumi's brains and Sosuke's chill vibes. They are quite the duo. So, can this country girl make it big in the city with Sosuke by her side? Well, let's hope they don't get lost in the Tokyo shuffle. Kizuna no Allele. Once upon a time, there was a virtual world where a super popular virtual girl named Kizuna Ai appeared out of nowhere and won all the awards like a boss. But just when everyone was getting used to her awesomeness, she vanished like a ninja. Months later, a young girl named Miracle enrolls in a school that trains people to be virtual artists, and she's determined to be just like Kizuna Ai. She's gonna work hard, make new friends, and hopefully not vanish like Kizuna Ai did. So let's join Miracle on her journey and see what kind of adventures she will have. Who knows, maybe she will even become a virtual superstar and win all the awards like Kizuna Ai did, but without disappearing into thin air. That would be a miracle, wouldn't it? Utunia. So Utunia is an anime about 3 cats who are also streamers. Nya is the underdog with a small following. Tomoneko is the popular one with lots of subscribers. And Suyoneko is in the middle of the two. It is kind of like if Garfield, Felix the cat, and Hello Kitty all started their own YouTube channels and vlog about their daily lives. I guess you could say Utunia is like the real house cats of YouTube. Tokyo Mew 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 second season. Second season of Tokyo Mew Mew Mew. The Idol Master Cinderella Girls U149. So you know how Cinderella had to work hard and overcome obstacles to become a princess? Well, a group of girls are trying to become the next big idol, and just like Cinderella, they are going to need some help from some handsome princess. Although hopefully they won't have to leave any glass slippers behind. These girls have some seriously impressive outfits and put on some electrifying performance. It is enough to make you forget all your worries, or at least until the clock strikes midnight and you remember you have to go to work tomorrow. But seriously, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to become a successful idol. These girls are putting in the effort and teaming up with some talented producers to shoot for the stars. Who knows, maybe one day they will be as famous as Beyonce, or at least as famous as that one guy who went viral on TikTok for singing sea shanties. Konosuba, an explosion on this wonderful world. So there are these 2 wizards, Megumin and Yunyun. They are really smart and top of their class, but they have different ideas about magic. Yunyun is learning advanced magic, which is like using really fancy and complicated spells. Meanwhile, Megumin is all about explosion magic. Yes, you heard that right. She wants to make things go boom. Now, some people might say that explosion magic is not very useful. I mean, sure, it's impressive and flashy, but what good is it really? It is like bringing a cannon to a knife fight. But Megumin does not care. She's determined to become a great wizard and show off her voluptuous skills. Wait, did I say voluptuous? I meant to say explosive. Although I guess Megumin could be really voluptuous too, if that's what she's going for. Anyway, the point is, Megumin is following her heart and her love for explosions, even if it's not the most practical choice. And you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, blow it up again. The Ancient Magus Bride Season 2, second season of Mahotsukai no Yome. Dr. Stone, New World, third season of Dr. Stone. Yuri is my job. Well, imagine if Barbie suddenly had to work at the cafe because she accidentally injured her co-worker, but instead of serving coffee, it's an all-girls academy themed cafe. Hime, our Barbie-like protagonist, wants to be loved by everyone and marry a billionaire, but she's afraid her true self will be exposed by a girl who hates her for no reason. It is like high school drama all over again, except this time, the stakes are higher because Hime's dream is on the line. Will she be able to keep up her perfect facade and achieve her goal, or will she crumble under pressure? Stay tuned to find out in the thrilling, caffeinated adventure of Hime at Cafe Libre. Kamikatsu, working for God in a godless world. There was a guy named Yukito whose parents were the leaders of a cult, but things did not go so well for Yukito when he got sacrificed. But don't worry, he got reincarnated into a new world where religion did not exist and people thought porn books were like a child's drawing. Interesting. But then, things got serious when he found out that your life and death were decided by the country you live in. Not so cool. And when his friend was about to get executed, Yukito stepped in to save him. What a good friend. But they both ended up losing their lives. But just when things were looking bleak, the god of Yukito's religion came to their world and brought them back to life. I guess you could say things really came full circle for Yukito. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. So there's this boy who's been getting picked on his whole life, but one day he sees a door that's open and thinks, hey, why not take a chance and see what's on the other side? And holy cow, it is like a treasure trove of cool stuff and magical creatures. It is like he stumbled upon a secret level in a video game or something. But wait, there's more. He finds out he can bring back whatever he wants with him when he goes back to the boring old Earth. It's like he hit the jackpot. So now, he's living a double life, a bullied kid by day and a treasure hunter by night. Talk about a superhero origin story, right? But let's be real here. If he brings back a monster, he better make sure it's potty trained. Otherwise, things could get pretty messy. My one-hit kill system. So imagine you get sucked into another world where you are supposed to be super strong and powerful, but turns out you are actually weak sauce. You are about to get your butt kicked by a monster when suddenly your big sister shows up and saves you like a superhero. But wait, there's more. Your sister also ended up in the same world as you, but she's like the Hulk on steroids, crazy strong and with all the cheat codes. So now, you are stuck in this fantasy world where your sister is the real hero and you are just the sidekick. It is like being Robin instead of Batman, but with more sibling rivalry. Oh, and your sister got a brother complex too, so deal with it. The legendary hero is dead. Alright, so there's this guy named Toka who's a perverted farmer and he's scared of demons attacking his village. So what does he do? He digs some holes to trap the demons like a cartoon character or something. But then the legendary hero Shion, who sealed off the demons before, died by falling into one of Toka's traps. Oops. Luckily, there's a necromancer named Anri who cannot bring Shion back to life but can put Toka's soul into Shion's dead body. That's right, Toka is now in charge of saving the world even though he's a farmer with no fighting skills. And just to make things even more ridiculous, Toka's childhood friend, Yuna, decides to join them on their quest. So now, we have got a perverted farmer, a dead hero with a farmer's soul, and a childhood friend in a party trying to save the world. This is gonna be interesting. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments which anime you are very excited about. Until next time, Raja and out.